The $800 duty-free loophole is over, and starting August 29, your favorite deals from Temu, Shein, TikTok Shop, and even Amazon could suddenly cost way more than before. This isn't a rumor, it's part of Trump's renewed trade crackdown, and it's aimed directly at foreign sellers flooding the U.S. with cheap, untaxed goods. The result? Massive price hikes, shipping delays, and possibly the end of ultra-cheap online shopping as we know it. Here's what this video covers. What the $800 de minimis rule was and why it just got shut down. How TikTok Shop, Temu, and Shein were using this rule to avoid taxes. Why Trump is targeting Chinese e-commerce giants with new tariffs and restrictions. How this will impact you directly as a shopper: higher prices, extra fees, and fewer deals. What you should buy now before August 29 to avoid paying more later. Whether this will affect Amazon and eBay third-party sellers. What experts are saying about how this could change online shopping forever. So here's what's been happening. For years, we've had this thing called the de minimis rule, which basically means we could order stuff from overseas worth up to $800 without paying any import duties or taxes. This rule has been a huge reason why platforms like Shein and Temu have been able to offer such crazy low prices. It's also why many of us got hooked on international shopping in the first place. But now, Trump has announced a major change to this rule. Starting August 29, that $800 duty-free threshold is going away for countries like China. This means all those super cheap products we've been getting from Chinese retailers will now be subject to import duties and taxes. And let me tell you, these aren't small charges. We're talking about some items could see price increases of 25% or more. Let's talk about how this affects our favorite shopping platforms. TikTok Shop has been blowing up lately with its viral products and seemingly unbeatable prices. Those $5 makeup dupes, $10 fashion finds, and $20 tech accessories. They're likely going to cost a lot more. Temu, which burst onto the scene with its "Shop Like a Billionaire" campaign, might need to rethink its slogan because prices there are definitely heading up. Shein has been the go-to for affordable fashion for years now. Remember those $15 dresses and $8 tops that look just like the ones from expensive brands? Well, they might not be such amazing deals anymore. With the new duties, a $20 outfit could end up costing closer to $25 or $30, and that's if the retailers don't add extra markup to cover their increased costs. Even Amazon isn't immune to these changes. While a lot of Amazon's products are stored in U.S. warehouses, many items still come directly from Chinese sellers. Those Amazon's choice products that seem too good to be true. Many of them might see significant price increases. This could really shake up how we shop on Amazon and which products show up first in our searches. Now, you might be wondering why this is happening. The official reason is to protect American businesses and address concerns about unfair competition from Chinese manufacturers. There's also talk about national security and making sure products meet U.S. safety standards. But let's be real, this is going to hit our wallets hard, especially for those of us who rely on these platforms for affordable shopping. This change is likely to affect how we shop online. Think about it: when that $15 shirt suddenly costs $20 or more, we might think twice before hitting that buy button. We might start looking more at local stores or U.S.-based online retailers. Some people might even go back to traditional retail shopping, especially if the price difference isn't as dramatic anymore. It's not just about us as shoppers though. Tons of small businesses in the U.S. rely on cheap imports to stock their inventory. Many dropshippers and online entrepreneurs build their entire business models around these platforms. They're going to have to either raise their prices or find new suppliers, which could lead to some serious changes in the online marketplace. Here's something interesting: this isn't just about clothes and accessories. Think about all those tech gadgets we buy. Phone cases, charging cables, wireless earbuds, and other electronics often come from Chinese manufacturers. These items might see some of the biggest price increases because they usually have higher duty rates. The big platforms aren't just sitting back and accepting this. Companies like Shein have already started looking into building U.S. warehouses. TikTok Shop might adjust its business model, and Temu could start sourcing products from other countries. Amazon might push more U.S.-based sellers to the forefront. But all of these changes take time and money, which ultimately affects prices. There's another side to this story. Some experts say this change might actually help protect consumers. When products are subject to proper import procedures, there's better oversight of quality and safety standards. Those super cheap products we've been buying. Sometimes they skip important safety checks because of the duty-free exemption. The ripple effects of this change could be huge. We're talking about billions of dollars in trade being affected. Some economists think this might help create more U.S. manufacturing jobs, while others worry it could lead to inflation and higher costs across the board. It's like a giant economic experiment, and we're all part of it. This isn't just affecting the U.S. and China. Other countries are watching closely to see how this plays out. Some might follow suit with similar rules, while others might try to position themselves as alternative manufacturing hubs. Countries like Vietnam, Indonesia, and India could see more business coming their way. So what can we do to prepare for these changes? First, if you've been eyeing something on these platforms, you might want to buy it before August 29. But don't go crazy with panic buying. Prices will adjust, and new deals will emerge. It's worth starting to look at alternative shopping options and perhaps being more selective about what we buy from overseas. Here's a pro tip: start keeping track of prices now. This way, you'll know exactly how much prices increase after the change. Some items might not be affected as much as others, and some platforms might absorb part of the cost increase. Knowledge is power when it comes to smart shopping. This change could reshape how we shop online. We might see more U.S.-based alternatives pop up, or existing retailers might step up their game to compete. The days of seemingly impossible deals might be ending, but this could lead to more sustainable and transparent pricing in the long run. Maybe this is a good time to talk about quality versus price. We've all bought super cheap items that fell apart after a few uses. While higher prices aren't fun, they might push us toward making better, more sustainable purchasing decisions. Instead of buying $5-10 shirts that don't last, we might buy one $50 shirt that does. There's an environmental angle to consider too. All those super cheap products often lead to more waste. When prices go up, we might become more thoughtful shoppers, which could actually be better for the environment. It's not the main goal of this policy change, but it could be a positive side effect. This could really change the landscape of social media shopping. Those TikTok haul videos showing hundreds of dollars worth of clothes for super cheap. They might become less common. Influencers might have to adjust their content, and we might see more focus on quality over quantity. Let's talk about alternatives. Local thrift stores, American-made products, and even DIY options might become more attractive. We might see a rise in clothing swaps, secondhand shopping apps, and local marketplace activities. Sometimes, challenges like this can lead to creative solutions. As we wrap up, remember that while this change might seem dramatic, markets always adjust. Yes, some of our favorite super cheap finds might get more expensive, but new opportunities and shopping strategies will emerge. The key is to stay informed and adapt our shopping habits accordingly. What do you think about these changes? How will they affect your shopping habits? Drop a comment below and let me know if you're planning to stock up before August 29 or if you're already looking for alternative shopping options. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this situation as it develops.